Welcome back, guys, to another review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Pan-European Tier 9 Premium Destroyer, the Jäger. Now, this is probably one of the most enjoyable ships I've played of this tier. I really do enjoy Jäger. I think it's an amazing Tier 9. It's a slinging hot dog, basically. Basically what it is. It's a slinging hot dog. The ship just, it's something. General quick overview of the Jäger. You have no HP. This ship is what we would consider a tour boat, as a lot of people know. You have basically the lowest HP, from what I remember, for all Tier 9 destroyers. So, yeah, no, you have no HP to work with here. You have basically no HP. What you do have is you do have agility. Kind of. The turn time and the turn action for speed, they're alright. The acceleration, the mix, and the max speed, those are actually quite good. You go as fast as a Gdansk in a World War I destroyer. Don't ask. And you accelerate noticeably better than Gdansk too. Like, acceleration is very, very good on the ship. So, you have the 3 meme guns on Jäger. This is a meme levels of guns. Like, these guys, something about these guns. You have no range. But, like, individually speaking, these are like some of the best destroyer guns at Tier 9. 6% fire chance. Good HE. You have Gdansk HE damage. Like, individually speaking, the guns are actually not bad. It's just that there's 3 of them, and they're also single turrets with, like, really low DPM. The reload isn't bad, but the DPM is horrendous because you only have 3 guns, and you don't have good enough reload to make up for having 3 guns. So, you do have a cruiser citadel rate, but that's, yeah, Wait, I'm not going crazy, right? Wait a minute. I've just realized something. Jäger, the destroyer with 150mm guns, has the same citadel rate as of Prince Ruprecht with 406s. Wait, does that mean what I think this means? Where is it? As the sea. Wait, I didn't even realize this was not planned. How does this ship have the same citadel rate as battleships? Wait, this has to be a bug, right? There's no way this is not a bug. What on earth? Why does Jäger have 250% citadel? For reference, let's look at another, 150mm gun destroyer. Look at Ragnar. The Ragnar has the Ragnar has literally negative citadel damage. Wait. No wonder I got a 1k citadel with this thing before. 12 hot dogs, basically. That's what I call them. They do barely 2k damage. They have great range. They're incredibly fast. You have non-existent flood chance. But they're triple tubes, so you can kind of just like send them in the most hilarious patterns known to mankind. AA doesn't. This is a World War I destroyer. AA doesn't exist. Surface detection. This is the other funny part of the ship, is that because this is such a small ship, I mean, even compared to like Lambroskat, this thing looks so tiny compared to Lambroskat. You have basically the best concealment relative to anything from tier 8 to 10. Nice. This thing is amazing with the concealment. You can really get close to people, and it makes them for some funny moments. As for these skills, you have the, standard European speed boost. You have 3 radars. Oh, the ship. This ship's so funny. Why does this thing have so many radars? The World War I destroyer. And the best part is, with Swarovski, you now have 4 radar, 4 radar tubes. You can just kind of spam the radars whenever you feel like it, honestly. This is not my build for Jäger, by the way. This is from Smallin. I was using a different build. Yeah, actually, no, I'll reset it. The build I would use for Smallin for this thing would be this. Battlefield supports, preheating to get into position, victorious charge because you don't have DFA. Daredevil Plus is pretty clutch. Generalist, fully paired, AR, speed boost. Gotta run nowhere to hide. I mean, you have not that the guns really do anything, but I mean APCS. And then of course, John Hunter Plus. That's the Swarovski build. Standard DD build, reload mod, acceleration, propulsion, elite bonus. You take advanced engine always because if you have it, you gotta take it. The camos, you have this camo, which is actually quite a nice camo. Torque range, torque speed, pretty much everything you'd want. There's this camo. I mean, this is a pretty stale camo. I'm gonna be honest. This is a pretty sad camo. It gets gun range instead, but you don't really need gun range, so you're better off. Also, you take better off taking this, and this also just looks infinitely better than the other one. So well, yeah, let's get to the gameplay. And here we have the Jäger game. I'm only showing one game. It was actually only like properly high damage game. I didn't really want to show a low damage game. Don't just be mindful that this is not a game you'll get every time you Jäger. This is still kind of a meme ship, so just need to keep in mind. Pretty good MM for Jäger, honestly. No real DD hunters here that I have to properly worry about. Of course, we outspot literally everything. And we have 4 radars. And you can see freaking go 47 knots. I don't know why this thing goes so fast. It's actually kind of hilarious. But we're going to be pushing into this right side. Now, I make a pretty critical mistake. I probably should have radar right about now. To see, because I have so many radars, I could honestly just throw them around. My only mindset was that if I see a DD and it smokes up, I kind of want to be able to spot the DD for the cruisers, but I think I have a Venezia and a Minotaur behind me. Unfortunately, I do not radar, which means that, well, you're gonna see. I'm glad I slowed down because, yeah, Harugumo was just there. It's not ready for the Harugumo to be there. I thought it was dead here, and then I got blessed. Every torp but one hits the island and the other one misses. I was extremely blessed that this guy sent his torps too early. Otherwise, this would have been a very sad game. You can see that I'm kind of just sending the torps out into a general direction. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna be chilling here, waiting to go stealth again, so I can actually, like, you know, push in the B gap without getting cross shot by Moskva. Moskva is still looking in this direction. Now I go stealth. Now Moskva shoots. I can push in. I was hoping this GK would keep going forward so I can get torps in him, but I do use my radar here because again, at this point I'm like I have so many, I may as well. GK's turning the other way around. Unfortunate, to say the least. So now I'm just gonna push heavy into C cap because I see 2 BBs and I'm like, okay, this is exactly what Jäger wants. You want this kind of BB lemming train. I get spotted. I believe this is Worcester radar spotting me. Gearing is spotted because of course we have the best concealment at this tier. And I predict torps for this Republic. It's super easy to lead these torps because they're so fast. I shot them just perfect enough that Gearing couldn't I don't think Gearing could have spotted these torps. He might have been able to, right there. He might have spotted them, but it might have been too late at that point to spot the torps for the Republic. And yeah, no, Republic's trying to turn in, but yeah, no, you can't. You can't dodge these torps. It's truly just a masterpiece how fast these torps are. So yeah, Republic gets hit by those torps. We have 23k damage, which is not what I would consider great damage. I radar again, trying to find this Gearing. Now I don't have gunpowder, but what I do have is I have 12 very fast torpedoes. Now, while they don't do much damage, they do have enough output to kill most destroyers. And that's exactly what happens. So he's just dead. That guy is probably pretty mad. Nothing he could have really done there. He doesn't have, you know, way to spot me. And I have radar, so yeah, no, I already knew where he was going. Unfortunate situation for him. Now I'm just trying to farm this Mecklenburg off. Unfortunately, there's going to be a Shima that pushes this. So, yeah, the damage is kind of robbed here by Shima. You see the fire chance isn't too bad, 6%. You know, you don't want to sleep on the guns. The guns are still, I mean, besides the hilarious Citadel raid that we saw earlier, and besides the fact that there's no DPM, the fire chance is actually not that bad. So, like, if you have to count on one shell getting a fire, this is actually not a bad ship. And yeah, you can see Shima's just kind of YOLOing this guy. So he's just dead. I didn't think these torps were going to hit GK, mainly because I thought he would have seen me broadside thinking they were torps. There's Mecklenburg torps behind us. So I'm just going to go mega wide. I'm just going to try to find this Moskva. Or maybe even this Worcester. GK beaches because I just realized at this point that everyone's at B-cap, so he can't push B-cap. Now, unfortunately for my torps we get island, but like, it's still 8 torps and he's going to just donk. This ship's just so much fun to play. You just have so much, like, you don't even have torp power, you just have, like, torpedo soups. It's a joy to play this ship. The torps, they don't do much, but when they do hit, it is pretty funny, because you just know that there's nothing they can do. Also, look at how close I got to Worcester before being struck. He obviously radared, but, like, I just got ridiculously close, and by the time the Worcester saw me, it's a little too late to be dodging these torps. Speed boost again, look at the, look at the torps. Look at the hot dogs, the slinging hot dogs. Bong bong bong, dong 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 dong. The torps, they're just something else. And I may as well use the gun since he damage controlled. There's no reason not to. Yeah, GK's gonna die over there. He's facing everything. Yeah, these guns are extremely inaccurate, and the DPM is non-existent, so it's not a gunboat by any means. But like, it's just kind of funny playing this ship. He's gonna go chase me around. Moskva is still not looking at me, despite the fact that I've been in his face. I mean, granted, I'm not really a huge threat to this guy. But, like, oh, here comes the second batch of torps. He's slowing down. Oh, don't, never fear, the 90 knot torps are here. And look at the torps. Look at them go. And then we just get another 11 torp hits. 112. This is just a work of art, honestly. 50 torpedo hits. And there's still time left. Obviously, we can't get more torpedoes on this blister as he's running away. This ship is hilarious. I can't explain further how funny this ship is. It's just beyond stupidity. Highly recommend this for anybody who truly does enjoy fast destroyers. It's just an Okonic at tier 9, really. It's an Okonic at tier 9. Obviously, you don't have the YOLO. You can't really YOLO like an Okonic, but you know, controlling the ship. Still has a good, you know, it's actually not bad in dips because you do have a radar. Yeah, 50 torpedoes, 85k torp damage. It's pitiful damage for a 50 torpedo ship. But yeah, no, is Jäger worth the price? If you can get it for like 1 or 2 temples in a crate, definitely not bad. If it's in a bundle, even better. Would not recommend whaling for this if the odds are horrible. It's not a meta destroyer. At least I don't think. Despite the fact that my stats will say otherwise. But, it's not a meta destroyer, but it's definitely not the worst destroyer at tier 9. They're I would actually argue this has more game influence than a Paolo Emilio when playing solo, because you actually have the way to swap for yourself. So, this has more game influence than those kind of meme ships. It's a decent ship, you know, overall. It's a very funny play, yes. It is extremely funny playing the Jäger, dumb torps. I'm not really much of a torp boat person myself. I personally prefer the YOLO kind of torp boats like Paolo Emilio, but this is truly something special. I would play this over Shima any day of the week. It's just so much more hilarious watching the 90 knot torps. It's a very unique ship. It's a very fun ship. So that would do it for me. It's a little smaller review. I just wanted to kind of get it out there because it's tier 9, and I really did enjoy my time. So that'll be it for me. I'll see you in the next one.